The Nicene Creed is one of the most important statements in Christian history. For nearly 1700 years, Christians around the world have recited its words in churches, liturgies, baptism, and worship services. But what exactly is a Nicene Creed? Why was it written? And why does it still matter today? So to understand the Nicene Creed, we first need to understand the crisis that led to its creation. In the early centuries of Christianity, believers already worshipped Jesus, prayed in his name, and believed he was divine. But Christians were still trying to explain an important question. Who exactly is Jesus in relation to God the Father? Different answers began to appear across the Christian world. Some believed Jesus was fully and eternally God. Others believed he was somehow less than the Father. One of the most influential voices in this controversy was a priest from Alexandria named Arius. Arius taught that Jesus, the Son of God, was created by the Father before the creation of the world. According to him, Jesus was the greatest of all created beings, but he was not eternal like the Father. His famous idea could be summarized in one sentence: there was a time when the Son was not. This teaching spread rapidly throughout the Roman Empire and created major division among Christians. Because if Christ is only a creature, can he truly reveal God? Can he truly save humanity? Can he truly receive worship? The controversy became so intense that the Emperor Constantine the Great decided to intervene. In AD 325, Constantine gathered more than 300 bishops at the First Council of Nicaea in the city of Nicaea, located in modern-day Turkey. This was the first major ecumenical council in Christian history. The goal of that gathering was not to invent Christianity or create the Bible, as some modern claims suggest. The bishops came together to defend and clarify what Christians had already believed and taught. After intense debates, the council rejected the teachings of Arius and produced what became known as the Nicene Creed. The Creed clearly affirmed that Jesus Christ is fully divine. One of the most important phrases in the Creed is this: God from God, light from light, true God from true God, begotten, not made, of one essence with the Father. That phrase "of one essence" was extremely important. The Greek word used was homoousios, meaning that the Son shares the very same nature as the Father. In other words, Jesus is not a lesser God, not a created being, and not simply a prophet. He is fully God, eternal, with the Father. The Nicene Creed also emphasized several other key beliefs. First, it teaches belief in one God, the creator of heaven and earth. Second, it teaches the incarnation, that Jesus became truly human for our salvation to the Virgin Mary. Third, it proclaims the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. Fourth, it declares that Christ will return again to judge the living and the dead. And finally, it affirms belief in the Holy Spirit. Later, in AD 381, the Creed was expanded at the First Council of Constantinople, especially to clarify the divinity of the Holy Spirit. This expanded version is the form most churches recite today. The Nicene Creed became one of the most important summaries of Christian doctrine in history. So in conclusion, the Nicene Creed was not created to invent the idea that Jesus was God, but instead, it was a gathering of the church leaders in order to stop the false teaching of Arius It reaffirmed what the apostle and the first Christians believed, that Jesus Christ was not created, but instead he is eternal. He is true God, sharing the same nature with the Father.